Hi. We'd like to do an idea for you that was related to the H2O GATE Watergate Blues.
See how I fly like a catapulted penguin. Incredible a spectacle, a short time to get it in. I soar with grace and ease and luck. The ladies all love how I'm rocking the touch. Not giving a flying what the haters wanna be me. I'm flying right above them, but they can't even see me. Could've been that they didn't expect it, caught them off guard. Didn't think I'd go in so hard. We could ask Judge Wapner to preside on the verdict. He brings down the gavel as he shares what the word is. He said my style's invincible, your style's inadmissible. He stood and pointed at me, said, fuck with it. See, I'm terribly ill. We all looked around and they said, "Where is he?" I glanced at my watch and said, It's time for another beer and another story." Hey there, how you doing? The Grizz, and welcome to another installment of Grizzly Beer Stories. Beers, stories. It's that simple. Good beers, better stories. Sometimes great beers, pretty good stories. Either way, you're getting good stuff. This week, it is Bear Republic's Baba Yaga. Bear Republic is veteran-owned and certified independent. Okay, it is the Baba Yaga. Okay, it is a 12%er, so you need to watch out because this one will get you. Deliciousness is orange, except for when we check the pour. Oh, the darkness. Look at that darkness. It's beautiful, yes. Baba Yaga, come at night. Little children sleep tight. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga. I'm not going to say it 3 times. That is dark and very enticing. Just let it wash over you. The foaminess at the top. We added chocolate to this release of Baba Yaga Imperial Stout, layering in cacao, caramel, unless you say it caramel like a psychopath, caramel malts, roasted barley, black molasses, and a touch of licorice root for a lingering sweetness. How much do you linger? Oh, meadily, mightily, moodily. Oh, there you go. There you go. Bear Republic. Oh, this week also, remember, save Ferris. Save Ferris. So, this week, we will be chatting about being a homeowner again, much like, what was it, the butterflies and, various other things that I may or may not have talked about already. This story goes back not that far, a couple years. So trying to, find the quickest way to deal with various problems of a homeowner. Like you get frustrated. You get frustrated when you're trying to be environmentally conscientious, because we should care for our planet and how we do things, right? We should. Okay, so this is a big boy beer. This is a big boy beer, and it is very imperial and stout. It's not thick and chocolatey and milky like a porter would be, but it's still really good. So I'm gonna say some stuff that you might not agree with, but that's okay. That's okay. We all have our way to do things. I believe that we should do our best to take care of our planet. Recycling, composting if you can, to whatever degree you can, all of those things. It's not woke. It's just being a good person. It's just you're trying to leave the best earth for your children and their children and children in general. Because if we don't, mi scusa. So, we've never been about putting down astroturf, which is what don't call it fake grass.
You know, it's astroturf, and it's tacky, and it's plastic. You're covering your ground in plastic, old tire, and more plastic. Ew. Anyways, we never consider any of that, and you know, we were trying to find different ways of doing it. I put down gopher wire, and I tried various the weed cover, you know, like super thick weed cover. No, like these weeds, this strain of Bermuda grass. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking. If IYK, right? That's so stupid. If you know what I'm talking about, you know my pain. The Bermuda grass, that it doesn't matter what you do to it. You could be like, oh, I'm gonna let you grow in, and you water it, and it starts to die. But then when you leave it alone, it grows for a little bit, and it starts to die. No matter what you do, it's gonna die. Wow. You know what? It does have a lingering sweetness. It really does, and it's really good. This is definitely one of those. Might be better on a dark and stormy, cold night, but it's still super great on this temperate San Diego afternoon. Tried various things, hoping that they would work, and they didn't. So me, being a sciencey guy, I'm like, what do plants hate? Fuego. So what do? Being a smart and sciencey guy, I go to my local home DIY store. It may or may not have orange in it. It might or might not rhyme with Dome Repo. That doesn't matter. And I buy a nozzle attachment that would facilitate the laying down of high temperature oxidation. Rapid high temperature oxidation. Okay? I then bring said apparatus home, and I grab one of my propane tanks. And at this point, yes, it would be propane and propane accessories, okay? And I proceed to handle business. And, I'm doing it. I'm walking around. I'm doing a good job. And I drink. It's so thick. The bubbles go super slow. That's really good. It does have a little bit of an aftertaste. If you know imperial stouts, it's got that chocolatey, like, if you know imperial stout aftertaste, it's that. It's not bad, but it's got an aftertaste. Yeah, and I'm going slow. I'm going slow because you can't rush it. You got to be patient. And I'm like, yeah, it's going to be done, and it's going to be good, And I won't have to deal with this anymore because it was already warm at that point in the year, and I'm doing good. I get to more or less what I'm pretty sure the last portion of my yard, okay? And as I'm going, like, a couple of gentlemen drive by. Peace officers. The Popo 5-0. The picture, see? Meh, see? You'll never take me alive, copper. Meh, meh. And they come over, and they're like, good afternoon, sir. And I say, good afternoon, officers. And they say, what are you doing? And I said, a little light weeding. They said, we can appreciate that, but that's illegal. So please stop. They might as well have caught me with my pants down. Like, I honestly didn't know. I honestly, like, Scouts honor. And I was a Boy Scout, so I can do 3, not 2. 2 is Cub Scouts, 3 is Boy Scouts. I mean, I was a Cub Scout too. Whatever. So yes, they politely asked me to stop. Cease and desist all rapid delivery, high oxidation operations. All propane-based rapid delivery, high temperature oxidation operations. And I did. But at that point, I was basically done, And I didn't fight anything on Liar, you know what I'm saying? I'm not irresponsible. So, I'm like, okay, I got everything anyway, so I should be good, You know. It's like, it is almost, it's like late autumn, late autumn, like when you start to get the Christmassy feeling, and it's like European chocolate. It's like that. It's so good. It's so good. It's so comforting. It's like 80s movies are my number one, and then my trifecta of food, which we'll get into in another story maybe, and then like something like this that reminds me of those things. So I stop, okay? And at this point I'm like, the Bermuda grass will not come back. I am victorious! And I wait, and I wait, and a couple days, 3-4 days passed, and I was like, yes! But on the 5th day, on the morning of the 5th day, and every consecutive day after that, they were back. That damn horrible weed grass was back. It's like not even fire. I mean, high temperature oxidation in the middle of a warm summer was enough to do away with this grass, with this weed. So, fast forward to now, it's like you resign yourself. You either live with it, or you pay somebody thousands of dollars to come to your backyard and take care of it for you, or you invest the time. The slow time, like the preacher and Edmond Dantes in the Chateau d'If when they were escaping. And this feels like the fire when that the rapid high temperature oxidation, when that failed, was basically, it felt like when the everything came crumbling on top of the priest, on top of priest, and yeah, like there was no option after that. It's like now it's like little by little, chunk by chunk, block by block. You got to finish it. Got to do it. Got to take care of it. And I'm handling it. Like if I could show you my feet, it's very clear that I've been out here working. Put that work in. We got to do it. If you want something good, there's gonna be some work. And much like the tan line on my feet from my chanclas, it's gonna be known. So, there you go. Home Life Chronicles, beer story, the Baba Yaga. Get you some of this Baba Yaga. If you like stouts and porters, get you some Baba Yaga. I can't tell you where to find it because I opened my fridge and it was just like there. Okay, so Baba Yaga. You see this? You see this back here? Work. Do work. It ain't easy, but it's worth it. Grizz out.